wide open like that. You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the counter. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They are up by just 1 over Mississippi State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Johnson looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Finds his man. It's Shep. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Goss. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Look out, he's got room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Makes one man miss. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard. And we're locked up here in the 3rd. After that latest answer.
Go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice change. Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart.
With across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Shipp. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. On the run, it's Goss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
finding an escape route. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The option look. Now the toss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he had just enough to will that one home. And they've regained the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Punch it out of the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Hey, midfield, he's got room. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They just keep firing. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. So the with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can... Touchdown, UNC! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Haynes. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers can really attack. Second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
Clemson set up with another 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24. This offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Now they'll run the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you try to sneak this in here, right? 3rd down, kind of... situation, not too far, not too short, where maybe I can throw the football, but I sneak that draw and their defense said, no, sir, I'm ready for that. Stuffs him on the 3rd down.
He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Running the red zone. It's Adams. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ran. Pressure. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
To make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Johnson looking to throw. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gonna run it. It's Randall. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. And
how about that elusiveness? He's got space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Pressure. And this one will be stopped for no gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st to throw. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Right on the money. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they'll line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They go 83 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Clemson's offense takes the field to start this game off. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Ron.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Got a man, it's Williams. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. And then 11. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So now on comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him. And then He started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The play action fake. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Sets up the screen. There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Hauls it in. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Tigers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And this one splits the uprights. The lead is 6 in the first. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air, it's James. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. That's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge moment. Swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. And his throw is incomplete.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's James. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The Golden Eagles are flying down the field. receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. Boston College will send out the punt team. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Haynes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down mark. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this. On his last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Trying to pound it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Looking for a man. It's James. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. Down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's in open space downfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. The Jimmies and the Joes, and when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
A stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll quick pass on the fly motion. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the 1st down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He's got enough to give Boston College the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Bond. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. It's James. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This Boston College offense has it working. The give. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It is good! They take a 4-point lead here in the second. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Pulls it in, it's Williams. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hands it off. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gives it to the back on the draw. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires to the big fella. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Here's a hit. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Power football with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Bond. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's James. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Boston College will send out the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Paul.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Clemson.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. They're always and forcing turnovers, and Even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Franklin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Going to the ground. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's James. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes! And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive with the run on 1st and goal. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the 1st down. It was a great individual effort there on 3rd down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on 4th.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Randall. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Clemson will send the punt team out. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Tagged out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's James. Makes the grab, it's Bond. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Harris. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Boston College! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A rather unproductive series last time. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the ground, he's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Got a man. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. This time there is no running room to be found if this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. On the ground. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Looking for room. It's Pemberton. Quick spin on the line. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Golden Eagles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's James. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He picks up the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bond. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Oh, he was in. Field immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Klubnik. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the time, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Snagged in the middle, it's Adams. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. this Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Number 19 with the carry.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 4 over Washington State. We'll circle. Anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a gap. It's Pemberton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's James. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just to make that catch. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll return it from the 50. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Finds a little space. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Looking to throw, it's James. They're there working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. The play action fake. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for space. It's Adams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Picked up 6 on that last one, now second and inches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Boston College, 20.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking downfield, it's James. Finds his man. It's Pemberton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Another incompletion on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The short hands, it's Williams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner is stopped. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
That's caught. It's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. This time he's got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Clemson set up with another first down. Looking to throw again. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's James. Fires to the tight end. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give to the tailback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Tackle on the play at the 39-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
From the gun, the ground game. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
Well, there you see the speed on defense. Offense trying to attack him with the run game to the outside, but how about the defense's ability to shed blocks, go east-west, and rally to the ball carrier, forcing him out of bounds for a loss.
He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. And it's no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He wants a big play here late. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's James. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks for some time with us. For David Pollack and just